You peed? Did you pee in my stream? Yes, she's marking her territory. Hi, Sebi. Sub, thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Hi. Cut the music. I was gonna chill, have a nice little song playing, and then everyone's harassing me now. Hi. 33 months is crazy, girl. And I'm sorry, chat, that Midgie peed on you. She can't help it. She can't help it. It's just kind of like natural for her. But yeah, hi everyone. How are you doing today? For those who sub after. Jesus Christ. Are you expeditioning your 33? She expedition on my 33 till I gomage. Marking what's mine is not harassing. But it's mine. I have the stream key. Wah. It's my chat. You can't have them. Wah. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Today, I'm having an okay day. I had some bad brain issues, so I need everyone's encouragement to not throw myself off of a building. But yeah, I had some good stuff happen yesterday though. I said it in my Discord, but Amanda took me out to get my first ever skirt. That's right, I'm skirted up today. And I'm going to show y'all. I want to show you my skirt. Well, it's two skirts, actually. I don't think you can make it physically to the top of the building. I'm on the second floor. I can climb up. So, chat, I got my camera. I'm going to show you my skirt. And I guess also my Kirito swords. Don't judge. Don't judge too hard. So this is the first skirt. I'm talking loud so you can hear me. It's nice and long. The camera's a little hard to see very well. But yeah, I got a new skirt. My first one ever. It's nice and flowy, blue with flowers. But I got another one. It's a little sexier. I'll show it off. Once I, pull this one off my ass. So this next one's a little sexier, a little sluttier. I'm not saying you have to subscribe to see it. I'm just saying that if you subscribe, I don't know. Just I got a short black skirt. Look at it. Look how short it is. It's kind of similar to my model skirt, minus the blue on the bottom. But yeah, I got two skirts now. One long and one right above my knees. So I feel a little self-conscious, but if I'm going to share it anywhere, I'll share it here. Put back on the first skirt. It's a little more comfy. So, Maddie, what? What? So cute. Thank you. Oh, how did my cat ears appear? How did those show up? I don't even remember what... Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Every time I try to put my ears on, it cycles through every ear option. I must have bumped the hotkey. But yeah, so today I'm skirted up. So whenever you think about me, you can think about how I'm nice and covered in a beautiful skirt for you. Ooh, chat. Ooh, got a skirt on for you. Otherwise, it was a pretty boring day yesterday. Outside of that, and then I went shopping for the skirt, and then we just cleaned a bunch. We cleaned out as much of the house as we could. My skirts are quite a bit shorter. I was thinking that, oh, that's a pretty long skirt, and then you said, this is a pretty short skirt, and now I feel like a major slut. You're not a major slut for having a short skirt. This is just the shortest thing I've ever worn, you know? It's short for me. Obviously, if you want to get your little booty poking out, that's totally fine. I mean, I'd watch. But yeah, I did a bunch of housework yesterday. I was a true housewife. And then for dinner, I made mac and cheese. You ready? Mac and cheese with... Sadly not... What'd you walk into? What do you mean? What do you mean, Dark? What do you mean? I was just showing off my new skirts. But yeah, I made a mac and cheese with chicken sausage, fried onions, some cooked up broccoli, peas, and a little bit of hot honey barbecue. It was so good. Skirt talk, don't worry about it. Yeah, we're just trying to be a little slutty. Here, fine. I'll show off the skirt one more time. One more time. Just because I'm feeling cute. Just because I'm feeling like a little cutie. One more skirt show off. And you know what? I'll even do a little twirl for y'all. Oh, dizzy. Little dizzy. Amazing skirts and where to find them. Is that a Fantastic Beasts reference? Don't fall? I won't fall. I won't do that. Falling is not what I do. And it's definitely not what's being depicted in my stream starting soon screen. That's definitely not me falling. But yeah, today is, once again, we're going back to the Runescape, the scape of the rune, and I have some cool shit to show y'all. It's been a few days since I played on stream, so I've been doing a lot of AFK grinding. You know how we girls like to grind? Falling is what I do, like, all the time. Yeah. My chat has demanded that I be put in a, protective bubble, and I don't know, I don't think it would even help. Falling in love with Mabel. Oh my god. Oh my god, Dark. Well, thank you for the cute skirt comment. I appreciate that. But yeah, we're back in RuneScape. I've done a couple things, a lot of grinding. I got up to 65 strength and 51 attack. Did that. Okay, what are you doing, bud? You're in my shot. That's what I thought. But yeah, I got up to 65 strength, 51 attack. And then I did some birdhouses and got up to 50 hunter. Also did some winter tod and got up to 74 fire making. But there's some cool shit I got. That's the song we just played. I managed to get one of the best early game to early mid game. Boom. Rune Scimitar. I went and farmed fire giants to get the drop. So this is, I mean, not that much better of a weapon than what we had, but it's iconic. Look at that thing. Chunky. My skirt puts me at 67% cuteness. How do I get up to 100? But I also got a couple rare drops. Well, trying to get this Rune Scimitar, I got the Dark Totem base and Dark Totem middle. When I get all three of those, I can fight a boss that I definitely can't kill with the top. Hey, it's Neon Kate. How you doing? I go shorter? But I'm 5'8". But I'm 5'8". How do I go shorter? And then we got an Ancient Shard, which can upgrade a sword later on. Basically, we got some drops for a while from now. That was not a percent. Oh, I read it as percent. How do I get to a 69% cuteness? Well, you lay down on your back, and then you have someone else. Oh, shorter for the skirt. That makes more sense. I did actually show a shorter skirt. Hey, if you go to the YouTube stream, you can rewind and see the short black skirt I have. And by short, I mean right above the knees. But I did a bunch of Winter Todd. Oh, you saw? Hell yeah. I did a bunch of Winter Todd as well. I got the Pyromancer top and the warm gloves. And then I got an egg. I don't know what this egg does, but it makes sense for me because I am egg. Or I guess I'm no longer egg? I am yolk. But yeah, the last thing we're gonna do before we start questing today is open up our caskets. Scandalous above the knees. Clutches your pearls. Neo, don't lie, you don't have pearls. Well, we're gonna open up some beginner caskets. We're gonna hope for a unique. Hopefully, it's not just nothing. 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 Okay, nothing. And last one. Oh, wait a minute. We got bare feet. What the heck? What? We got the mole slippers last time, and now we have bare feet? Hey, yo, you're showing feet for free? I also forgot to record already. Sorry, past me. Future me, who's editing. It's the 6th of April. Go grab the VOD. But yeah, I got bare feet. Bare feet. Whose toes are those? They're just cosmetic, but you know, it's fine. Feet finder. I would not have a good wiki feet score. I got big old clod stompers. My feet are size 12, double wide. It's fucked up. I got crazy feet. But yeah, we got one easy casket. A lot of times the easy caskets I can't do because the steps are not in my unlocked areas. Clod stompers, exactly. I meant more like dirt clods, but you know, clod. Hey, Chris, how you doing? You missed me showing off my skirts. Better for stepping on me? Oh my god. Give you nice like back massage where they walk on you. All right. Easy casket. What do we get? You know what? You know what? It's a collection log, and it'll be useful eventually, probably. We got a Guthix page. We get all of the pages, and we can make a book. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to do some quests. We are currently in the Kourend area. I am technically locked to the diary here, but I have already completed it. I could leave. But I want to do the Kourend storyline. I feel like I didn't get to spend any time here. Ritual suicide? Sudoku? I love Sudoku. Alright, Lord Candor Hosidius. What's up, bud? Hello. What voice do we give him? He's got a nice beard. He's looking kind of fancy. Hello there. Anything I can help you with? Transgression, oh my god. I purposely used the wrong word. Chris, I knew. I was trying to play on your joke, but now you're explaining the joke and it makes it, you know, not a joke. Our family is in dire need of assistance. My eldest son, Arthur, has gone missing and we could desperately use some help finding him. Would you be willing to assist us? You'll be rewarded if you bring him back home. The Depths of Despair quest, let us begin. Explaining the joke makes the joke 10 times better. Oh, okay, can you painstakingly explain it to me then? Well, I can help. What do you need me to do? Thank you, friend. I suggest you begin your search by talking to my family and servants. One of them might know Arthur has gone. Wait, that's it? Wait, I'm sorry. Bud, your son is gone and you haven't done the basic thing of asking your family. Jesus. I'm too lazy? Yeah, just like freaking Lord Candor. You and Candor are freaking peas in a pod. Explaining all the jokes has become a joke because of how often it happens. I do have to explain my jokes sometimes. While I love my audience, and their autism is powerful in the best way, sometimes my jokes go over their head and I have to explain it to them. And that's okay. I love my autists. Hi, I'm helping Lord Fastidious find his missing son, even though you're walking all around and ignoring me.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything.
Are you sure?
Well, Oh, this is awful. Please don't tell Lord Fastidious. He'll fire me if he finds out.
My audience? Jesus. Speaking of that, I got so validated by my therapist. Really? Did she say you have ADHD and that the test was stupid? Calm down. You have nothing to fear from me. I just want to help find Arthur. Do you know where he is?
Arthur and I, we're...
You're in love, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you. Before he went missing, Arthur told me he was going to find the original copy of the Royal Accord of Twill. That's where he'll have gone. He's been spending a lot of time in the Arceus Library recently, researching the Accord. He mentioned a librarian called Galana. Maybe she can help you.
Okay, wait a minute. The first person I talked to knew exactly where I should go. That's kind of great. I was explaining something I do to keep organized, and she replied, how very ADHD of you. Yeah, I mean, I've been telling you forever that the test was bullshit and that you definitely have ADHD. Did you ever go to do the tier list I sent you a while ago? I did not. Honestly, I wanted to plan something with you on that, and I just keep forgetting to ask. Because I feel like me just doing a tier list without someone who knows, I don't know. But I definitely should do it, Midgie. You'll notice something about me that happens quite often is I want to do something I think is a great idea, and then I immediately forget it. Quinn. I hope that satisfied your point, Redeem. Do a tier list on which femboy is the best waifu in anime. Oh, but that's the problem. I would be basing it solely on looks. I don't have any reference. I probably haven't watched a lot of them. You know, I probably should have brought coins. That would have helped with getting around the area. Just say Dahono? Exactly. Dahono's my favorite. Thank you for the coins. I'm just gonna pickpocket you a couple times. Yeah, that's enough for 3 cart rides. 2 words, monster can? What, you mean like this? You mean like my femboy monster? My femboy trans monster? Where do I go, actually? Where's the minecart? It's... I wish I had more. I'm all out of monster. Wait, I don't even see it there. Okay, minecart network. Or Pisculius versus Arceus. You're everything is Stolfo? Why is this? What does Monster Cane have to do with the Stolfo? Rena, how you doing, girlfriend? You should rewind the YouTube VOD, Rena. You can see my beautiful new skirt. Maddie drank too much Femboy Monster. She went past Femboy right to trans. You see, the problem was I couldn't do Femboy. Femboy doesn't really fit my aesthetic. You know, I'm not, you know, Femboy shaped. So instead, I decided to become trans shaped. You've just woken up? Hell yeah. Alright, Galena, what do you know about this boy? I'm looking for information on the Royal Accord of Twill.
The Royal Accord of Twill was signed by the heads of Kourend's 5 houses, known then as the Royal Lords. This was over 1,000 years ago. The Accord declared that they would take over rulership of Great Kourend from the Council of Elders.
I would be femboy shaped, but I still decided on trans shape, and that's what makes you perfect. You found who you're supposed to be. Took me a while.
Many years after the Accord was signed, the royal lords took it in turns to rule the kingdom. Each of them ruled for 10 years in turn.
Trans shape is a great shape? Okay, I did say now I'm trans shaped. What is trans shaped? Is it egg shaped? Am I just round like egg?
Those practices have long since been abolished, though, and Kourend is now ruled by the Kourend Council. The original Accord has since been lost, but copies still exist in this library.
What if I want to find the original?
Many have tried and failed. You would likely have no better luck. However, if it interests you, you might wish to read The Envoy to Varlamore by Derek Paulson. It details how the original Accord was lost.
Do you know where I can find it?
Try the bottom floor, Northwestern Bay.
Aw, I do love librarians. Bottom floor, Northwestern Bay, so it's up top. Someone did a post in a Stoffel cosplay where they held a Monster Energy drink up to their crotch, implying they had the same length and girth. I feel like that would be painful. Unless, I guess, maybe if you practice enough. I have seen how crazy some people can get, you know, on the internet. That's not what I wanted. I don't think, for the quest. Oh my god, they're over here. I'm dumb. Hey, Envoy to Varlamore. There we go. Chat, do I read the lore, or do we just move on? Do we care about reading the lore? Because I can read the lore. But there's, 10 pages of lore. Does anyone want to sit through 10 pages of me reading this? Remember, folks, the human anus can stretch up to 7 inches before taking damage, and a raccoon can squeeze into holes as tight as 4 inches, meaning you can take up almost 2 raccoons in your ass. I mean, I did say putting a rune scimitar in my ass in the title of the Twitch stream, but it wouldn't let me, so I just put ... instead of ass. Read the lore. Okay. Lore time. Although it's been many years since the fighting ended, the war with Varlamore remains fresh in the minds of Kourend's people. The betrayal of Emperor Imafor is hard to forget, and it is likely that this mistrust will continue for numerous lifetimes. In the hope of repairing the relationship with Varlamore, King Kharid III ordered an envoy to be sent to the Shining Kingdom. However, the envoy is not all that was sent. For over 100 decades, the original Royal Accord of Twill was kept safe within the historical archive of Kourend. The Accord survived the long winter, the age of strife, and the war of the 5 houses, but it did not survive the foolishness of our great King Kharid. Despite the protests of many, the king insisted that the Accord be taken with the envoy to Varlamore and be displayed in the Grand Museum of Civitas Illa Fortis. Alas, the Accord never made it to Varlamore. It was day 1372 of the 135th decade when they departed. 100 decades is a weird way of saying 1,000 years. Yeah, I was a little tripped up by it too, but I was like, that's fine. But you know what? Whenever we see something in this game that makes us feel like, why did they do that? Just type the word British parentheses derogatory in chat, and I'll know what you mean. They left the ship from Port Piscarilius for the week-long journey to Civis Port. Less than halfway into the journey, disaster struck. The ship was traveling off the south coast of Kourend when it was caught in a great storm. The ship, the crew, and the Accord itself were all lost beneath the waves. The only survivor was the envoy himself, saved by some passing fishermen. Following the loss of the Accord, the king ordered a great search to be conducted in an attempt to recover it. For over 40 years, searches were conducted both above and below the waves in an attempt to find the Accord. Despite the efforts of many, it was never found. Although I guess 7 years is also a weird way of saying 87. Yeah, I always didn't like that either. What a weird start to a great speech. Many years later, rulership of Kourend was transferred to the Kourend Council. Not long after the council took over, the search for the Accord was finally called off. Over time, the Accord was mostly forgotten, but there were still some who desired to see it return to Kourend. Many years after the search ended, a new lead was found. Not far from Land's End, a set of caves were discovered that led deep below the sea. Those searching for the Accord theorized that the ship may have sunk beneath the seabed and into the caves below. They assembled a search party and entered the caves. Alas, the search party consisted of, well, historians, not adventurers. They were poorly equipped to face the perils of those caves. Of those who entered, only 2 returned, and the search for the Accord was once again over. Perhaps it was meant to be this way. Perhaps it's Maybelline. Perhaps the Accord was meant to stay lost. However, this may not be the end of the story. All it would need is for an adventurer to enter those caves and reach the bottom, and the Accord may yet return. Time to go into some caves. Some motherfucking caves. Okay, Depths of Despair quest. Where are we going? We go to the Crabclaw Caves? Gotta go to the Crabclaw Caves? Heading south of the Woodcutting Guild. Okay. I don't want to go to Crabclaw Cave. I don't want a crab rave. Turns out Abraham Lincoln moonlighted as a rapper and didn't think 87 years ago our fathers brought forth, but thought 4 is better. What does him being a rapper have to do with anything? Yo, it's 7 years ago. Me and my forefathers brought forth upon the continent a new nation. And then you all can stop subscribing. I understand. Crabclaw Cave! We gotta go to Crabclaw Cave! Crab, crab, crab! Crab, crab, crab! Also, I have so much shit in my inventory I don't need because I did not bank after opening all the clues. I feel dumb, but also like a little pack rat. You know, it does have kind of a rhyming flow. Hey Chris, what's your flow? Do you have a rap god career going on? Alright, cave, time to explore you as the adventurer I am. Very well lit interior of this cave. Oh shit. Wait a minute, is this one of the explorers? Yeah, I think this is one of the historians who went in here and died. He's just chilling like 10 feet from the entrance. Did he get into the entrance and go, ah, I'm dead, and just fell over? I stutter too much, I could write lyrics, but I could never perform live. That is so fair. Although I will say, singing often for me makes my speech impediment go away. Or at least lessen. Voice acting, doing voices, speech impediment, all that's very good for my speech impediment. There's a bunch of sand crabs over here, but that's not what I want. Another skeleton. This one's... Okay, wait a minute. Oh no! Oh god! Look at them! They're in like a Yamcha death pose! Oh no! Poor dude! And you did need an agility requirement, so I think that's why there's agility obstacles here. It's the Pompeii Jerker. Oh my god, I need to look that up. Yep, there it is. There it is. Pull that up. It's one of the most iconic images I've ever seen. So if you all know the story of Pompeii, you know, volcano erupted, ash covered everything. A lot of people preserved in ash. Rose straight up jorking it. He saw the volcano erupt and was like, I got time for one more. And he didn't. He, in fact, did not have time for one more. There was not one more yank in his crank. Unfortunate. Do you think he's busting in the afterlife? Apparently it happened on my birthday. Oh, Neo, are you a harbinger for the next explosion? Welcome back, Pompeii Jerker. Wait, Neo, are you the Pompeii Jerker, Neo? Have you come back? I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be going. As usual, I don't like reading quests. So I'm just kind of exploring? Oh shit, it's him! It's Archer! Hello, I wasn't expecting to see anyone else down here. Are you Archer?
That's me. Who are you?
I'm Diary, darling. Your father sent me to find you. He's worried about you.
He really shouldn't worry. I'm fine. I'll head home as soon as I've finished here.
Well, I could help speed things along in some way. Rewind. Well, could I help speed things along in some way? I promise I'd help him get you home. Why don't I have my controller? There we go.
Now that you mention it, I could use some help. There's a chest in the next cave with something important in it. It's got a big snake guarding it, though.
By something important, do you mean the Royal Accord of Twill?
How did you know that?
How do you think I found you?
Oh, well, as you've already seemed to know, yes, I'm here looking for the Royal Accord of Twill. I think it's in that chest, but the snake is in the way. Could you kill it for me?
Can't you do it yourself?
I tried. I'm not very good at fighting.
I mean, to be fair, you are just chilling here. You are here in pretty much a shirt, pants, and a ponytail. The only weapon you have at your disposal right now is that scrunchie. So you know what? I'll take care of him. I also didn't bring any food at all. So hopefully this snake doesn't kill me, but I should be fine. Oh, easy.
Hola.
TTS sounded like sleepy.
Hola.
Hi, Kai. How you doing, girlfriend? Oh, yeah, this snake ain't nothing on me. Boom. And boom. Snake dead. Hey, I found the Royal Accord of Twill. Let's go. Easy quest, easy life. All someone had to do was come down here with a sword and kill a snake, and the accord would be back. I emptied that chest. And I found the accord. Great, hand it over then. Not yet. You'll get it once we've returned home.
Fine, I'll go home. But you better not run off with the accord.
Why do you want it anyway? So far, like Master Chief TTS, yeah, I think Master Chief is the most eloquent at speaking any Spanish. In fact, chat, I want you to say whatever you want, whatever message you want in Spanish with Master Chief TTS. I would love to hear as much Spanish from him as I can, because he does slap with it. Why do you want the accord anyway?
Why wouldn't I want it? The signing of the accord marked the start of a golden age. Once the royal lords replaced the council of elders, Kourend prospered like never before.
But that was a long time ago. Why does it matter now?
Because I think it's time for another golden age. The Kourend Council, like the Council of Elders before them, have failed to do a good job in running this kingdom.
And you think the 5 houses would do a better job?
Exactly.
What makes you say the council's done a bad job?
More crime, fewer homes, more illness, loss of jobs, the list goes on.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud, Arthur, that's a little too real for me right now. More crime, fewer homes, more illness, loss of jobs. Maybe we need to get rid of our Council of Kourend. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Duel, how you doing? Subtle foreshadowing, very subtle. I only know how to spell hola than any Spanish words. Fair enough. But aren't the 5 houses partially... Rewind again. But aren't the 5 houses partially to blame as well? They rule the cities. The council sets the laws and the council sets the budgets. We have to do as they say, just like everyone else. That's fair enough. Anyway, we better be off. And I gotta teleport. So I can get the hell out of here quick. Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Alright, back to our little Hostidius boy. Where's the minecart here? Oh, it's all the way down there. Never mind, I ain't minecarting down there. That's stupid. I'm gonna casually kill this imp for no other reason than spite. I think spite's worthwhile. Oh shit, wait a minute, chat! I did not show you everything I did. Oh my god. I grinded up to 43 prayer. For those of you in the know, that means I have all 3 of the protection prayers. What those do is, well, they protect you from the damage type. So protect from melee, protects from melee, same with missiles and magic. And they're kind of the most important unlock in the game, pretty much. They let you do the majority of the content now.
Cave Johnson here. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized bears or 1 bear-sized duck?
100 duck-sized bears. Easy. They're duck-sized. I could punt them. I mean, duck-sized bears ain't got nothing on me. A bear-sized duck, though? Ducks are horrifying. Do not look up duck mating. They are freaks in the worst way possible. Okay, what am I doing in here? I'm grabbing a rune scimitar. I'm grabbing some run regeneration potions. And I'm grabbing some gold, just in case we need it. And I want the teleporter. Where did I put it? Ah, there we are. I feel like a single bear-sized duck would take out a lot of people. Don't ducks have, like, teeth in their beaks?
Cave Johnson here. The duck-sized bears have the same strength as their full-sized counterparts. And the bear-sized duck has the proportional size strength of a duck the size of a bear. There is no right answer. Suffer. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, well, if the bears have the same strength as their full-size counterparts, then I'm taking on the bear-sized duck. At least the duck doesn't have, like, I don't know. There is no winning here, but I think my best chance is the duck. I'll pull out one of its pinions and use it to stab it. That's my method. Hi, Arthur. Hello, Diary darling. Thank you for helping in recovering the Accord. No problem. Should talk to my father. Wait, I thought I had to give you the... Okay.
Hello there. Arthur's safely back home again. I hear I have you to thank for that.
All in a day's work. He also said that you managed to recover the original copy of the Royal Accord of Twill. I did. I assume you'll be wanting it? Yes, I'll make sure it's well looked after. Now as for that reward I promised. A 1 quest point, 4,000 coins, 1,500 agility XP, which almost gives us a level, and a memoir page. Is there anything else I can do for you? Nope, that's good. Now we can move on to the next part of the Hosidius quest. We can also add a new teleport to our book. All right, what's the next quest? I've done English to Spanish on Google. Here it comes. Oh God, lock in chat. I clicked over to Google to check the quest again, and I saw Pompey Jerkin again. Also, I did search exactly what you said. I searched Pompey Jerker. That's how I found this. Beautiful. Alright, so what's the next quest in the series? We need to do the Tale of the Righteous. And do I need any... Okay, I need some items. So let's go get some items from the bank for this quest. Yeah, my plan is to finish the whole Kourend storyline before moving on. I think we're going to unlock Artie next. I no longer need the wilderness for the prayer.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
He does kind of hit it. Google Translate has actually gotten better at translating things in recent years. Really? I mean, hell yeah. All right, for this we need a pickaxe. We're gonna need a ranged weapon. Where's my bone crossbow? Oh wait, no, it's called Dorgishin crossbow. Okay. Runes to cast some magic combat. So I'll grab, 500 air runes. I'll grab 500 mine runes and 500 fire runes for that, just in case. Melee weapon I have, and a rope. A rope to hang myself with. Oh, and I should apparently have an anti-poison. I got.
Hola, Maddie. Aquí habla el jefe maestro español. Tengo un puerto de entrada especial en mi armadura para tacos y tequila. Qué rico en mi barriguita de halo.
Hola, Maddie. Aquí habla el jefe maestro español. I don't know what jefe maestro means, but you are speaking... Okay. Tengo un puerto de entrada especial en mi armadura para tacos y tequila. I don't know what that... I'm fucked. I don't know what that means. Tia, how you doing? Welcome in. This is Spanish Master Chief. Sorry, that's supposed to be Master Chief. I have a special input port on my armor for tacos and tequila. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty great. Yummy yummy in my Halo tummy is the rough translation. That's kind of beautiful. He does. The J in Jefe is pronounced H. Didn't I say that? Or did I fuck that up? Hey! Ooh, damn! Damn, Retta! Look at you over there with that bunny girl outfit. Sheesh! Damn, girl! Making me act up certain ways. Alright, for the next part of the quest, we need to go to Shazian. To the minecart! Away! Okay, that outfit does go pretty hard, though. Did I say Jefe? Well, fuck. Rena just got back from her trip to the Golden Saucer. True. You know what? It's a sign of a good game that you can be a bunny girl. And you know what, chat? Chat? I'm instituting a new rule. A new ruling. Every new sub or gifted sub earns not only the skirt cam, but a skirt spin for you. If you end up gifting a sub or subbing for the first time, you'll get a skirt spin. And we want to go to Shazian East. I generally stole the look from a video I saw earlier. Well, fuck yeah. Wait. Rena, was it Jimmy's new video about transmog? Was it Jimmy's new video about transmog? Because if so, that video slapped. Maddie was just doing her peanut impression of the Jalapeno on a stick? Oh my god. Jose Jalapeno on a stick. Yes, it was. Okay, you got good taste. Are you planning on setting up alternate outfits for your VTuber avatar? Maybe a bunny girl outfit? Probably not bunny girl. I've never really been a bunny girl outfit enjoyer myself. But, I mean, I do have cat ears now. I got that set up. Jose Jalapeno on a stick. Damn. That bringing me back to fucking Jeff Dunham is crazy. I haven't thought about Jeff Dunham in so long. Alright, Tale of the Righteous is what we needed next, right? That's the next quest? Yes, okay. We need to go over here. I do want to get the Shazian armor as well. Does anyone in chat know how to actually get the Shazian armor? Bro dressed up like a discount Santa Claus. What you doing over here? Phileas Remor. Good day.
Hello there. Not very often I get visitors. What brings you here?
I feel like this song always is way louder than the rest of them. At the combat ring on the maps, you just fight them? Wait a minute. I thought I had to have like a smithing level for them.
Jalapeno.
Gasps in Spanish. How do I gasp in Spanish? Hola. Do you need help with anything?
Well, let me think. You know, there's something I wouldn't find some help with.
Great. What is it?
When I was a boy, my grandfather would tell me the story of my ancestor, Magnus Rimor. He was a great explorer who lived 1,000 years ago. One day, Magnus was approached by none other than King Shazian VII himself. The king asked him to lead an expedition to explore Mount Mortem in the Kibos lowlands. Alas, according to the records, the party never returned and were declared to have perished in the field.
You can, but it's much easier to just fight the dudes. Well, what's even the point of smithing it then? That's so silly. Gasping in Spanish is less a sound and more like an exaggerated movement, like falling backwards against a wall dramatically. But you can't see that. Here, I'll rotate this way. Okay, wait. Okay. The wall, the wall I have with my model is the side of the screen. Are you ready? Are you ready? How's that? How about a different gas? Is that better? Is that what you want? You sick fuck? Perfect. Yeah. Plus you need 93 smithing to make the full set. Then what's the point of smithing it? That's so stupid.
Alas, according to the records, the party never returned and were declared to have perished in the field.
That's very interesting and all, but why are you telling me this?
A few days ago, I received a parcel. There was no name on it, and I never saw the person that delivered it. Inside, I found something truly fascinating.
What was it?
There was an old journal along with a note. The note claims that the journal was stolen from the Tower of Magic during the uprising against Zarek. But that's not all. Apparently the journal was written by King Shazian VII himself.
Again, really great and all, but I still don't see where I come into this.
Most of the journals are legible, but I've managed to find a few readable extracts. Listen to this one. Mortem creatures are compatible. The experimentation is proving successful, and we will soon be ready to mass produce.
So?
That extract had a date in the 37th decade, but the expedition was declared a failure in the 36th decade. If the expedition truly was a failure, why was the king writing about Mortem years later?
Brenda's standing there like, please take your drink, my arm is tired. I don't drink. I'll have some water though, nice sippy. Maybe there was another expedition?
Maybe. Or maybe someone wasn't telling the truth about that expedition. Regardless, I must find out what really happened. Can you help me?
Oh, it's a cute little fan. Oh my god. Kind of love that.
Tale of the Rikers?
I have no idea what the point of smithing is, because the ability to smith, it was also only added when they removed the favor system. What is wrong with Jagex and smithing? I feel like they hate the smithing, they hate the smithing skill. You'll have some femboy monster too? I don't have any. I'm all out of monster. I didn't go to the store today because I was lazy. And by that I mean I was doing other things. I cleaned up upstairs. I did all the trashes. I did the litter boxes. Yeah, I did a bunch of stuff. Oh shit, is that the stuff from the event? The Sword and the Shield? What do you need?
We need to find out more about the expedition. The Library Historical Archive should have records on it.
Okay, I'm going back to the library again, I guess. Okay. I feel like the library is the answer to a lot of people's problems and they just don't read books. 98 smithing for the worst rune weapon in the game. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's like, hey, do you want to smith a rune plate body that's only useful to you for a little bit of the early to middle game? Like to the early middle game? 99 smithing, please. Also, I cannot remember. Am I able to do Dragon Slayer now? Or is that still not something I can do? Arceus. The prop sword from birthday events in the Runefest shield you can grab from Django. Okay. I cleaned all the litter boxes. Belle, Shaw's, mine, all of them. No. Okay, rude. Okay, rude. I don't use a fucking litter box. Okay, take off the cat ears before I say this. Nope, that's not that button. Cat ears are off. I do not use a litter box, asshole. I don't do that. Rude.
Hello. Would you like to visit the archive?
Actually, can you tell me about... Wait, what am I... Was this not the person I'm asking? Wes... Archeo. Oh, I have to go to the archive. Okay. Look, you're getting defensive. I'm not defensive! That's ridiculous. You left the angry emote on. That's because I'm still angry. It's fucked up that you would do this to me. I guess now I'll just search books. No. Trying to study. Okay. Is the voice game of voice acting, or are you doing the voices? It's me. I do the voices. I'm a professional voice actress that unfortunately hasn't been able to do much of the voice acting job. I can't leave my house because of my disability. So I can't go to any studios, but I do, I used to do a lot of professional voice work for companies. And I wanted to get into doing like audiobooks or video games and all that stuff, and then I got, then I can't, because I don't have a home studio. And I can't go to other studios. Look at the bright side, you're getting free content. How is this free? I'm suffering for it. Okay, and the reason why I said litter boxes is, for every cat you own, you should have 2 litter boxes. I own 1 cat, and therefore I have a litter box both upstairs and downstairs. So I changed 2 litter boxes that I don't use. It's better than my old man voice.
Your old man voice? I have a few old man voices. I like to go for this one usually. Kind of a Deckard Cain-esque voice.
But I have quite a few other. I'm a crazy old man.
I am just like a tired old man.
I have a huge repertoire of voices. I love how you never questioned the Bell's litter box part. Well, that's because, I mean, that one was just silly. It's more likely that I use the litter box than Bell. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know about the invasion of Wintertodd. What about you? Who do I need? I have a question about King Shazy in the 7th. You have the one old man voice? I have done a lot of practice with voiceover. And I've just been, You'll know this if you watch me more, Shia. You'll see that I do silly voices all the time, even when I'm not voicing characters. I mean, if we're being real, the voice I'm talking in now is technically me voice acting, even though I've chosen this as my femme voice. If we're being real, this is my, like, natural speaking tone. This is how I would normally talk, back before I decided to transition. But now I'm going in a higher register, I'm voice acting, just kind of all the time when I'm, you know, it's going to become more natural, but I still am doing a voice right now. So you're saying you do use a litter box. I'm saying I'd be more likely to use a litter box than Belle.
You've come to the right place. What would you like to know?
I'm searching for information on an expedition to Mount Mortem during his reign.
Yes, I know of that expedition. King Shazian VII was one of Kourend's most notable rulers. According to the history books, his reign was defined by violence.
Transitioning the longest voice acting gig? Exactly.
The expedition to Mortem was part of his aggressive plans to expand Kourend's territory. Unfortunately, it was a failure. The entire party was killed. The king himself died a few years later and was succeeded by Zarek, a tyrannical mage who made the king seem meek in comparison, though of course many believe them to actually be the same person. But I digress. The key thing to note is that no more expeditions were ordered under King Shazian VII's rule. Does that help you?
No, not really. I have reason to believe that not everyone was killed on that expedition.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. All of the evidence we have tells us that the expedition had no survivors.
So I'm at a dead end?
It would seem that way.
Jesus Christ! You just went crazy with that thing! What the hell? This poor guy's here telling me stuff and you're stabbing the shit out of him. What was that, Rena?
However, if you do want to learn more about King Shazian VII, it might be worth talking to Pagida. He's recently been investigating. Jesus Christ.
Oh, what? That's such a cute. It's a little RuneScape, kind of like Zoro style. The Bloodlust took over exactly.
Might be worth talking to Pagida. He's recently been investigating the king's additions to the Tower of Magic.
Okay. Who's that? Oh, you're right here. You're literally right next to me.
Hello, what can I do for you?
I have a question about King Shazian VII. The Intrusive Thoughts won. The Intrusive Thoughts seem to win quite a bit on stream.
What do you wish to know?
I'm trying to find out more about the expedition he ordered to Mount Mortem.
I'm afraid I don't have the information on that expedition. You're probably better off talking to one of the others. I can tell you about the king's work on the Tower of Magic, though.
Well, it's not like I have anything better to do. Fire away.
During the time of King Shazian VII, the Tower of Magic was the seat of power in Kourend. The king spent a lot of his time at the tower, more than any other ruler. In fact, he oversaw the construction of various new sections, most notably the prison.
When was this?
Well, now that I think about it, it was around the same time as the expedition you were talking about. That said, I doubt the two are connected.
I see. Would it be possible to visit the prison?
Well, the prison's abandoned and has been for many years. I suppose there's no harm in letting you see it. Be aware that the magic in that part of the tower is a bit unstable, so any items left in the prison will be lost. Would you like me to teleport you there now?
Oh, shit, yeah, we're going to prison! Let's go to prison, everyone! Prison time! You ever have the Call of the Void? Yup! 100%. I hate going, like, near heights that I could jump from. Terrifying. We're going to prison! Okay. We got crystals. Attack strange device. No, I'm good. Pure white crystal's been cleansed. Okay. I'm looking around for anything in the cells. It looks like there's some notes in there. Search skeleton. Ah, a note. Imagine they teleport you into a cell. That'd be hilarious.
All the traps in the Tower of Magic, this one has got to be the strangest. It's used to keep the cell's gates locked, but it's like no lock I've ever seen. The crystals are the key. When all of them are cleansed, the gates will open. The strange device can be used to cleanse them, provided it is powered with the right kind of energy.
Okay. The crystal is imbued with a strange power. Okay. Is that a bucket of blood? Why is there buckets of blood? There should not be buckets of blood. That is not a thing I want in my jail cell. And there's vials over there. There's buckets of blood and vials? And I guess I can open this cell gate. No. Okay, wait. No, that's what I need to unlock. Okay. Magenta. Okay. So attacking it shoots little fireballs? Not gonna lie, I feel stupid as hell. I don't see anything else here. Strange bells. Okay. For whom, really? For whom the bell tolls? Really? Oh, push strange. I can push it. Okay. So it's shooting a fireball right now. Maybe if I push it this way. And then this? Did that do anything? It's imbued with a strange power. Okay, not that. Oh, that turned it white. Okay. So attacking it with melee made it white. Oh, the fireball made it white. That means that it's what? Cleansed? Okay. And then the what's it called? The quest did say I need a ranged weapon, so maybe I need a ranged weapon for this. Oh my god, it worked! Wait a minute. Okay, and what about this now? Nope. And the quest did say I needed to cast a magic spell, so maybe all 3 combats were needed on it? Hey, there we go! I opened the gate! Alright, what's up, skeleton? You notice something written and carved on the floor besides the skeleton.
It sits on the mountain. Do not trust the king. The altar is a lie.
I should tell Phileas about this. Wait, that was it? I don't get to learn about the buckets of blood or the vials? What about this? There's a ball in there! A small ball! Just like mine. Anyone in chat got huge balls? Yeah, totally. You a huge ball haver, Chris? Giant balls and small dick. God blessed you with a big nether region, but it's just the balls that were big, not the not the actual Beppis itself. Single tear down your cheek. The burden of the big balls. The burden of my huge testicles. All the mass went to the balls. Speaking of all the mass going places, chat, I promise that when I'm okay with my body, when I feel like I've kind of accomplished what I want to accomplish, I will show off how I look on stream. I don't know if this is sharing too much, but I am currently an A cup. My boobs no longer look like man boobs, they look like actual boobs. It's kind of great. Now they ain't anything to, message home about, but they got some big boobs. Maybe eventually I get some big titties. Take however long to feel comfortable with yourself. So much is important. True. She breasted boobily. I don't know. I don't know if I've breasted boobily yet. I feel like I don't have that level of skill to breast boobily. I feel like I'm just boobing. I feel like I'm more of a boob than breasting, you know? Hey, what's up, Phileas? I'm back. Went to the library. I found that he ordered the construction of a prison. I investigated the prison. In one of the cells, I found a strange message. Lizards on the mountain do not trust the king. The altar is a lie. Michael Bublé. Is that an actor?
Lizards on the mountain. So it was true. Someone did return from the expedition. You think it was Magnus?
It's impossible to say, I'm afraid. Oh, a singer. Okay.
That's a shame. I'd have liked to have known what happened to him. That's one to dwell on later, though. For now, we need to work out our next steps.
Next steps? Canadian singer, mostly jazz. That would be why I have not heard of them. I'm not a jazz galley. Well, I don't really listen to music. Lyle Love, welcome back. Are you teaching Love 101? How you doing? Oh, we're lighting up chat. If you want to join me, join me.
Absolutely. We know now for sure that someone returned from the expedition. We don't really know why. We need to find out.
No jazz? I love jazz. I mean, I've never experienced jazz that I went, yeah. But I've also never experienced jazz that I went, no. I kind of just... nothing jazz? Why does it matter? This all happened 1,000 years ago. Anyone involved is long dead now.
It doesn't mean it doesn't matter. This isn't just the chance to discover the truth about my ancestor. We also have the chance to explore the treachery of our former king.
You look like you're sticking the joint up your nose. Is that not how you smoke? I'll eventually fix the weed toggle, but it's really funny.
If we're to find out what happened on that expedition, we're going to have to retrace its route. And by we, I mean you.
Yeah, I had a feeling that'd be the case.
First things first, we need to talk to Lord Shazian. He's ordered that any research work done on the mountain be approved by him first. You'll find him in the war tent in the Shazian encampment. To the north.
Okay. That's not the north, that's the south. I can't read compass. No, I did not mean to attack you. I'm sorry. Close the door. Close the door. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me in. Close the door. I did not mean to shoot you. I don't know why I thought this is where he was. Maybe up the stairs? No. What's the quest called again? Righteous something? Tale of the Righteous. I'm in the war tent in the Shazian encampment. Oh, I don't know what the fucking war tent is. All I know is that it's to the north, I guess. War tent. I guess, you know what? That does look like a war tent. If I had to guess, maybe that is the war tent. It's the tent for war. Oh, okay. You know what? I hadn't thought about that. That's the combat ring? Well, fuck. I'll just run to the north until I see a tent. I guess I'll also regenerate my prayer here. You like jazz? Yeah, up to 44 prayer is so nice. The protection prayers go so hard. Oh my god, can I not get down this way? Okay, no, ooh, I'm good. Holy! What am earth is happening? Thank you for the raid. Oh god, it's so intense I can't even keep up. Thank you for all the follows and the raid. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Open up the door. They're here to raid. Well, yeah, welcome in. It's good to see everyone. I'm trying to scroll down to see even who raided because of all the follows. Ashena, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I am Madigan. You can call me Maddie. I'm a trans girly pop playing RuneScape. So if you, you know, you want to see all that, then stick around. But how was your stream? Welcome in. You raided? Raided. But yeah, welcome in, everyone. This is probably the biggest raid I've ever received. So if I'm a little bit flustered, I apologize. But yeah, I do a lot of variety, but mainly RuneScape. And we're doing a, what was called a snowflake account, where I've restricted myself to certain areas of the game. But yeah, how was your stream? What were you doing? What made you raid me? Girly Pops Unite, yas, queen. Yeah, if you followed, I really appreciate you. There's so many of you. I don't know how to thank all of you. So I'll just say a blanket statement of, you're all cringe. Why would you follow me? You offer thighs. They do save lives. I have heard that thick thighs do in fact save lives. You love snowflake accounts? Hell yeah. You're also a trans fan VTuber playing... Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought I was all alone. Another trans femme VTuber? Playing RuneScape? All I see are boys. You're an ultimate... Oh god, you're an ultimate Iron Man? I could never. I'm very new to playing RuneScape, and I'm being licked. Oh my. But yeah, I'm very new to RuneScape. I've watched a lot of content creators, but I've never really been a member before. So this accounts for me to explore how the game works. So what I've been doing is locking myself to the diaries, where I... Oh, hello, Frog. Where's the princess? Brother, are they all underneath you? Are they frog stacked? Where? What do you mean, talk to the princess? There's no frog princess. Am I the frog princess? But yeah, what my account has been is every time I complete an easy diary, I can unlock another part of the map. And then I do the easy diary in that area and go to the next part of the map. It's kind of been a way for me to learn the game, you know? Real ESH. What does that mean? But yeah, thank you for coming in. Thank you for raiding, everyone. If you have to, you know, raid and dash, I don't blame you. How was getting my first skirt? It went really well. In fact, you know what? I got my first skirt yesterday, and in honor of the raid, I will show it off again. I showed it at the start of stream, but I got my first ever skirt. And she's for Ashena. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it's my first ever skirt. My wife got it for me yesterday, so I feel very happy about it. I was a little overwhelmed picking it out, but I got that and then a shorter black skirt as well. It's actually really clever. You like it? Thanks! I'm still working on the first video. I have about, I would say like 70% of my first video done. Problem is editing's hard. Cool, pretty, cute. Oh my god. And the swords? Yeah, it's, let's see. What do I have back there? I have Kirito's swords. My friend gave them to me. They're just prop swords. But I have a non-prop sword as well. How about skirt and broadsword? True RuneScape girly. I got a skirt and a broadsword. Battle ready. But yeah, this one was given to me by my grandfather. It's a recreation of a broadsword, fully battle ready and sharp. Best combo ever. I'm saying, who needs a gun to protect your house when you can use a sword? Did you spin in both of them? I did. But you said you're playing an Ultimate Iron Man. Do you have any? Is yours kind of Snowflake as well, or is it just playing Ultimate Iron Man? You got knives instead. Knives are great. Everyone loves a girl with a knife. Knife wife, if you will. Ashena, Esh, I guess you are now knife wife. Standard? Okay, hell yeah. How long have you been playing? Rogue build. You have, okay, Shum, you have 53 blades. Is that true, or are you bragging? Are you trying to brag and show off how cool you are, Shroom? Shum, I mean. Knife Wife goes so hard. Well, Ash, I guess that's the new tag for your stream. Ashena the Knife Wife. Ask Ash. Okay, Ash, is that true? Is Snowflake randomized parts of the map or a set route? There's no set route. The only rules I have right now are, I guess you could also exclamation point rules in chat, but the main rules of the account are I started in Lumbridge. Once I completed the Lumbridge Easy Diary, I was then able to choose my next location as long as it's attached to them, as long as I can, travel. So I started in Lumbridge, went to Varrock, did Falador, and now I'm in Kourend. Oh yeah, those rules are long. Holy shit. I need to figure out a way to make it so that only one person sees it. My next idea, though, is I'm probably going to do Artie next. Got 1100 total level. Ooh, few weeks into the account? Hell yeah. My RuneScape journey has been this. I played it as a kid, but it was on a family computer. Old people, family computer. Got the freaking 19-inch CRT monitor with the old Dell dial-up. Playing RuneScape in browser. But I was a free-to-play member, so my account was wood cutting and mining, and that's all I did. And I've been watching RuneScape content creators since, well, years and years. I mean, I started with watching, Swampletics back in the day, and now I think most of what I consume is RuneScape content creators. So I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna do my own series, and I need to figure out a way to do it without getting really overwhelmed. And this was what I decided on. The rules of the run: fuck money, make bitches. Are we crafting a bitch? Are we building a bitch? RuneScape has the best content creation scene. It's so good. I know. I got invited to a Discord server as well, and they were so nice. Hey, Mara. Welcome in. You're a void dragon. So, are you like a void dragon that's small, like a little pocket-sized dragon, little void? Or are you the void, What was I doing? We're doing questing today. I technically have finished the Kourend Easy Diary, so I could move on. But the Easy Diary barely got me to do anything in Kourend, so I decided to do the Kourend questline first before I left. Avoid Dragon D's nuts. Okay, I'm putting you in... Okay, I'm not banning you, Chris, but I am gonna hang you up from the ceiling by your toes. 9 feet? Damn, girl, I'm 5'8" and full of hate. You're 9 feet? Shit. All right, we need to talk to... Who am I talking to? Y'all distracted me. You came in with the raid and the love, and I'm distracted as hell. Oh, God. Oh god, I forgot even what quest I'm doing. Oh, it got blown out of my head. Oh, wait. Easy. Check Google. I'm doing Tale of the Righteous. There we go. Whoo, saved. Look at all flustered. I am. Are you going to also do a Kingdom Divided? I believe so. I think the only skill I'm missing is Herblore at 50, and I'm currently at 45, so we should be able to do that. What happened with the frog? I don't know. The princess never spawned in, and then the frog just left. All right, Ash, you have a great day. Feel free to reach out to me on Discord. I'd love to yap. Finding another trans girlie who plays RuneScape is awesome. I'm going to toss my Discord link in chat as well, if anyone wants to join. It did spawn, you just missed her completely. Well, I'm great at that. But yeah, definitely reach out to me. I would love to chat some more. All right, Tale of the Righteous. What were we doing? We're talking to Lord Shiro. Okay. They're not in the... Wait, Lord Shiro's not in this tent, which means it's a different tent? This is not the war tent.
So cool.
So cool. God, what's the war? There's so many war tents. I could check the wiki and be smart about it, but also this is more funny.
Twist Konya.
Konya? Twist corn. Who are we twisting and whose corn is it? Wait, that is the war tent? Well, then why aren't
Cave
they
Johnson
there?
here. Holy crap, there's a lot of people in here. Caroline, get me my social interaction tie.
My social interaction tie. I need one of those.
Yes, Mr. Johnson.
Okay, I'm scrolling down. I'm looking for their location. Wait, that was the war tent. He's just not in there? If you were a fruit, you'd be honeydew, because honey, you do look good. Alright, well, Mara, if you were a fruit, you'd be a kumquat, because I'll make you, cum, you quat. Shut up. I would not recommend doing a Kingdom Divided yet at your level, really? Well, I mean, hey, I'll try it, and then if it doesn't work out, then that's fine. Hi, Kyo! Oh, whoa, don't you oh-whoa at me. Corn is the band, and it twists my brains. I do love corn. You know?
That rice was so good. I am coming. Ka.
You're welcome, and I'm sorry. All right, I'm talking to this man now, Lord Shiro Shazian. I am a voice actress, by the way, so I'm going to be doing a bunch of different voices. Don't worry, it's still me. I've not disappeared.
What do you need, citizen?
I'd like to perform some research on Mount Mortem, but I need your permission to do so.
Quite right. Mortem is a dangerous place, and I don't want to be ordering...
That Riz was straight fire. For real, on God.
On God? Had to fall after that kumquat joke? I mean, fair.
I don't want to be ordering my troops on any unnecessary rescue missions. So, tell me about your research.
Well, many years ago, there was an expedition to Mortem, ordered by King Shazian. The expedition supposedly ended in failure. But I have reason to believe that it wasn't the case. I think something was discovered on the expedition. I want to find out what it was.
Ah, yuck. Where did Madigan go?
Oh God, where'd she go? I lost her. By the way, as well, Venom, thank you for being a first-time chatter. Chat, I've never had a chat this big, so I'm not a size queen. Bigger hurts, and right now my brain's hurting. So I apologize if I'm not...
If you were a fruit, you'd be a banana because you're high in potassium.
I'm high in potassium. How about I'm just high instead? Let's light the fuck up. But if I don't respond to your messages, I apologize. I'm a little flustered. I have reason to believe that it wasn't the case. I think something was discovered on that expedition. I want to find out what it was. We'll make sure it doesn't hurt. Oh.
Fair enough.
Excuse me. God, choking on my own spit.
Fair enough. I will approve of your research on one condition.
What is it?
If you discover anything, you will bring it to me first. King Shazian VII was my ancestor, and I want to be made aware of any discoveries that would present
as
him
all
in a
things
bad
should
light.
be. Now let me smoke that za. Oh, I'm so high.
You know what? Fuck yeah. Let's split. You know what? Cam on. Wait, why can't I turn my cam on? There we go. Cam on. Oh, there we go. Shit. Get distracted. That happens quite often. In fact, oh shit! Nog, thank you for the biddy cheer. You got a bong rotation? Yeah. Where's the nose joint? Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. My bad. Got some new chews the other day? Chews? Like a dog toy? Do you mean an edible? For the new people, Maddie smokes for medical reasons. I do smoke for medical reasons, but I also do love marijuana. It's a double-edged sword, you know? I both love marijuana and need it. Edibles, yeah. Edibles don't do shit for me. My tolerance is way too high. Uh-oh.
Looks like the meth is kicking in.
That's one of my favorite. I quote that all the time.
Let's go! This is gonna be so much fun.
God damn. I feel like I've given y'all too much power with this TTS. Damn. I got this thing called asthma. Oh, no. See, what you do is you gotta take a hit of the joint and then a hit of the inhaler. You know, double fist in it. You puff the joint, puff the inhaler, and then eventually you'll be fine, right? Double-edged joint. Well, I mean, one end you smoke from, one end you burn from, so I guess that makes sense. Surely the library should be made aware of any important discoveries.
They will be made aware, but only after I have reviewed the discoveries first. I decide what the truth is. I refuse to let actual fact exist. Instead, I will make it so the library has redacted history.
Release the list, Lord Shazian.
Excellent. Consider your research approved. If you require assistance in your work...
Me! Gas station! What are we getting for dinner?
Sandy's
Sushi,
pissed.
of course!
Of course!
Uh-oh! There was a roofie in our gas station sushi. We black out and wake up in a sewer surrounded by fish. Horny fish.
Horny fish.
You know what that means. Fish.
You know what? Actually, fuck the TTS. I'll do it for you. You, me, gas station. What are we getting for dinner? Sushi, of course. Uh-oh, there was a roofie in our gas station sushi. We black out, wake up in a sewer surrounded by fish. Horny fish. You know what that means. Fish orgy. The stench draws in a bear. What do? We're gonna fight it. Bear fight, bear handed, bear naked. Oh, yes, please. We befriend the bear after we beat it in a brawl and ride it into a Chuck E. Cheese. Dance, dance, revolution. Revolution? Overthrow the government? Oh, I think so. I am probably sounding like an absolute insane person to people who have not seen the video. I feel like at this point, I need to put the video on. This has changed from a RuneScape stream to me stimming ADHD style. I'm pulling it up. This is like an iconic video, and if you haven't seen it, it is absolutely a necessary viewing. Little did you know in your raid that your RuneScape stream would actually be would actually be
You, me, gas station. What are we getting for dinner? Sushi, of course. There was a roofie inside of our gas station sushi. We black out and wake up in a sewer. We're surrounded by fish. Horny fish. You know what that means. Fish orgy. The stench draws in a bear. What do?
You think it's a wig on a broom? I am choosing to believe that it's not a wig on a broom. I think it is either his girlfriend or friend who is just locked the fuck in and does not move once.
We're gonna fight it. Bear fight, bare-handed,
bear naked.
Oh, yes, please. We befriend the bear after we beat it in a brawl. Then we ride it into a Chuck E. Cheese. Dance, dance, revolution.
Revolution? Overthrow the government? I think so.
Next thing you know, I'm reincarnated as Jesus Christ. Then I turn into a jet, fly into the sun, black out again, wake up, do a bump, white out, which I didn't know you could do. Then I smoked a joint, greened out, then I turned into the sun. Looks like the meth is kicking in.
So, you can thank, okay, who was it? Knock. You can thank KnockDV. Everyone at KnockDV, and thank them for educating you on a piece of history. Congratulations, Knock. You have successfully derailed the entire stream. I'm proud of you. What the fuck were we doing in RuneScape? You, me, RuneScape. What are we doing? Questing. Oh god, I accidentally clicked on him. God damn it. Well, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We need to go to the mountain now. Why is it not? Oh god, I paused the text-to-speech. Oh god, I paused it to do the bit. Okay, unpause.
You, me.
60.
Wait, what? Why didn't it say?
It's,
okay.
as the folks
Hey,
at
there we go.
Village used to say, with great power comes great balls.
Great
and
balls.
a great supply of that Zaza.
Yeah.
What was I talking about? Yes, the gas station. Don't take that gas station, Zaza. Oo will regret it. Ka 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 ka. Help I'm dying, the Zaza police got me.
The Zaza, Jesus Christ! I feel like you smoked more than Zaza. I'll let you know. Alright, we're heading to Mount Kita Mortem, which is a while away. Okay, time for a run. Everyone got their steppies in? We're going all the way over to Mount...
Me!
Oh god.
Fish station! What are we getting for dinner? Fish!
Fish.
Of course! Uh-oh! There was a fish inside of our fish!
No!
We black out and wake up in a fish! We're surrounded by fish!
No!
Fishy fish! You know what that means? Fish, 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 fish!
God damn!
Stench draws in a fish! What do we do?
What do we do? I feel like I need to set a character limit on TTS. I have never had this problem before, and then all y'all raid in, and you're funny and shit. How am I supposed to be a streamer if you're funnier than me? That doesn't work.
Fate, destiny, fatestinity. People toss those words around like tennis balls. Well, I eat balls for breakfast.
You eat tennis balls, though. Because I can imagine you eating balls, but not tennis balls. I feel like you like them shaved, you know, not as fuzzy. And also, thank you for calling me a pretty girl, Laura. I appreciate it. I absolutely needed to give you the fish version. The fish version was perfect. I can't lie, Venom. Like I said, the TTS is a double-edged joint / sword. Not only is it funny as hell, but it also can either completely derail or augment the stream. It's kind of poetic in its beauty, you know? I've never been to this fucking mountain before. I need to go through the Lizardman settlement. See, this is what you get when you watch a new RuneScape streamer who's never streamed before. You get someone going, "Where do I go?" and then looking at a map for the whole time. Oh god, I'm being attacked by lizardmen. That's not what I wanted. I want to be ganged up on by men, but not like, you know, aggressively. Where's the casting couch when you need one? Remember to talk to the mountain guide? Well, fuck me, and I'm poisoned. God damn, okay, this isn't good. Serving fish, shoo! Okay, it says the mountain guide is here, but he's not. Captain, soldier. Yeah, I don't see any mountain guide. Maybe I get it after the quest? Because I think maybe they're supposed to be there and they're not there now. Excuse me. Well, anyway, we're running.
My balls are hot.
Well, let him free then. Why are you putting your balls in a space heater? Take them off there. Everyone water up. I know I got some dehydrated bitches in my chat. Yeah, I see you. I see you not drinking water, as usual. think you can get away from me that easy. Unlike me, I'm hydrated 24/7. You know what's fucked up about, the medicine that makes me a girl? Is that it makes me pee more. It's fucked up. I believe it's the spirulonactone, but motherfucker, it gives me the need to pee constantly. And I'm on a bunch of pills that make me thirsty, so it's a constant cycle of peeing out the water I just drank. That's all I get. Spiro the dragon. I see a huge TTS coming in. I'm prepared. I'm prepared.
This is no longer a clue, it's a game. You may have just gotten checkmate, but we're playing Chinese checkers. Okay. And as my old friend Confucius say, the hunter has become the hunter Ed. The chaser has become the chose. Dame Fortuna has had her franking privileges revoked. It seems the portrait has painted the artist, sketching the reverser, who has become the reverse Ed. But this time, the suffixed will become the sufferer, and it appears the baby killer is about to kill a baby.
What the fuck did you just say? What was that? Did you have a mental break? Chris, what was that?
Ha! One!
Maddie right now? Oh god. What the fuck am I? I hate this. I feel like I'm about to be called out massively.
I am so tired of peeing. I drink the water, which I apparently need to liver something, and then I have to go put the water somewhere else 5 minutes later. I drink the water, I go to a place to undrink the water, I wash my hands,
exactly,
leave, and then I have to drink more water.
Exactly.
Guess where that water ends up? Not in me. I give the water to my body, and like a child, it tosses it out and demands more. All hours of the day, all hours of the night, no matter what I'm doing, my life is interrupted by this fucking bullshit.
It is bullshit. I have to pee way too many times during my day. You know what? That is me. Not only do I feel called out, but I feel, honestly, I feel seen. Where are we going next?
The FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-stage balls capacity test that progressively gets more difficult.
How dare.
The FitnessGram Pacer...
I refuse to the FitnessGram Pacer test. Mods, can you refund their points? I refuse to let FitnessGram Pacer test be on my freaking stream right now. How dare, how dare. Talk to the mountain guide at the peak to unlock the... Okay, so I need to go to the peak. Okay. And I can talk to the mountain guide there to be able to actually just travel here. That's good. That's why I didn't have the mountain guide there. My sad duty to announce that our sign language translator has...
It is my sad duty to announce that our sign language translator has donated her hands to the Needy Gropers Society. In her place, we have Popo, a very special gorilla from the research center who has been studying sign language under the tutelage of my wife, June, for 3 years.
And you know what? I realized it was the ball version and I fucked it up. So you know what? Instead of text-to-speech, you get me.
The FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-stage balls capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter ball test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. The jonglin speed starts slowly, but gets faster each minute. After you hear this signal, a single lap should be completed every time you hear the sound. Ding! Remember to run in a straight line and run as long as possible. The second time you fail to complete a lap before the sound, your test is over and your balls are revoked. I just got triggered by FitnessGram Pacer test and I did not realize that it was unique. I went, no, not again! Hey, where the fuck is this mountain guide? Over here. Okay, I ran past him. Absolute Cinema, you're welcome. You have no idea how to refund points. It's okay, I ended up reading it. Okay, so you're a mountain guide, and
now I can go back and forth. Cool. Alright. I'm assuming I inspect that crevice AO. Speak to Historian Duffy in the tent. Okay. Hi, Historian Duffy. Do you have any news for me? Are you Duffy?
That's me! Do you need anything?
Lord Shazian told me that you might be able to help me with some research I'm doing. Did June tells him how good Popo is with his fingers. What does that mean? Gonna go to bed? Chris, thank you for hanging out today. Have a great day. Mwah. Sleep well. Please, it's important.
Well, what is it?
I'm trying to retrace the steps of an expedition ordered by King Shazian VII. I believe something important was found on that expedition, but I don't know what.
Interesting. So you don't know anything about what they found.
If you want to know what my quotes are from, look up Xavier. Renegade Angel on YouTube.
Oh my god, you're quoting
Hilarious
Xavier
videos.
Renegade. I cannot watch Xavier Renegade Angel. That thing scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, and now it's like a trauma response. I see him and I just feel grossed out. I refuse. I have a quote which I believe is from someone on the expedition. Lizards on the mountain do not trust the king. The altar is a lie.
Fascinating. We've been researching the lizard creatures for a while now. We have reason to believe they're not of natural origin, and may in fact have been created by Zarek and his followers. But this quote of yours suggests lizardmen may have existed during the time of King Shazian, before Zarek's rule.
So will you help me?
Yes, this is definitely something worth pursuing. In fact, I think I know where you should begin. We recently found a small crevice in the western face, AO. It seems to be man-made and appears to be older than the rest of the caves around here.
Alright, I'll start there.
Suavemente, bésame,
Suavemente.
que quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez. Suavemente, bésame, que quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez. Bésame, bésame, suave, bésame otra vez. Suave, que yo quiero sentir tus labios.
It sounds like it's reading
Suave,
a list instead of singing a song, you know what I'm saying?
Suave.
It's like it's going down
bésame,
a grocery
suave,
list.
Bésame un poquito.
Un poquito. Un poquito, just like your balls. What happened to my rope? Oh wait, no, I used it. I'm a fucking idiot. Y'all are distracting me too much. I'm just trying to play RuneScape. Oh, ew, are these flesh walls? Did I just climb into a... I'm sorry. Did I just climb into a crevice and now I'm in a bunch of flesh walls? I was AYOing as a joke, but this do feel very, you know, sus. Hey, little lizard dude, what's up, man? Pretty girl getting flustered. It does happen quite a bit. Being flustered is something that happens far too naturally for me. Oh! Cutscene? Oh! My knees knocking together! I'm sorry, wait. I just have to fight a corrupted lizard dude? That's it? Why were my knees knocking together? In fact, what are you using? Are you using missiles or is that melee? What is this little ballet spin you're doing? Look at him go! Whee! Well,
All right, listen up. Ooh. At Aperture, we don't do romance. We do aggressively enthusiastic interpersonal experimentation.
Uh-huh.
You think flirting is awkward?
Uh-huh.
Try signing a legally binding waiver before making eye contact. If sparks fly, that's just static discharge from our patented attraction enhancement field. Side effects include blushing, confusion, and an overwhelming desire to high-five someone you probably shouldn't.
I give out high fives like giving out candy on Halloween. But more so than that, I give out fist bumps. Chat, you know what? You know what? Not only am I going to reward you with the fist bump, I'm also going to reward you with the cat cam. Sure you can. We got kitty cam. She's with her little toy over there. Make that a little smaller. And, chat, lean in for the fist bump. There you go. Lizardman probably ranged. That's fair. Dude, you got the Coochie Ganon if you want to. That shit is fire. What is that? Okay, so there's the altar that they were talking about. Unstable. You thought I said a different... What'd you think I was saying? What'd you think I was saying? Should I... What? It's just a cat cam. As you approach the altar, you hear a strange voice.
Rickard, turn away! Don't do this!
Hello? Is anyone there? Oh, a titty cam. No titty cam, but you can have this instead. Get fucked. Get absolutely wrecked. I wonder what that was about. Oh, well, I may as well go and tell Historian Duffy what I found. Wait, that's it? I'm not going to explore, like, these weird carvings or anything? Well, I fought a lizard man, and then I went to an altar, and a ghost talked to me. Meanwhile, he's like,
this fucking crazy girl just showed up, asked to crawl in this crevice, and is now talking about lizard people.
So, okay, Historian Duffy, I went in the crevice and through the vagina cave. I found a lizard in the vagina cave, and then I beat him up, and then I found an altar and a ghost talked to me. No, I'm not crazy. It's just RuneScape, baby. I both love and hate the RuneScape quests sometimes. Sometimes they're terrible, but they also have great writing in terms of just being dumb and silly. I love it. Hi, Duffy.
Hello, did you find anything in the cave?
I did. There was a weird-looking lizard man along with a strange altar.
A lizard man? Is it safe?
Don't worry, I took care of it.
Well, in that case, we'll go take a look.
Oh, okay. Oh, do I just go back in? Okay, yeah, I just gotta go back inside the cave. Easy. Easy peasy. But you know, y'all have learned a bit about me. Tell me a bit about yourselves. Y'all came in from the raid, but how's everyone doing today outside of that? And I hope everyone, you know, is enjoying their time with the new streamer. I know it's scary, but yeah, tell me something about yourself. I'm like a substitute teacher right now, you know? Doing case and vibing? Oh my god, you're scared? Scared of what? What, are you scared of the cute girl on the screen? That's fair. What the heck? That was weird. My camera was just like way off in the distance.
So you know how all the knights at Falador are Sir with a pun to their name, right? Well, down a set of stairs under the castle, there's a squire that wants to be a knight. But unfortunately, due to naming convention, will never be one. His name, Vix.
No way. Is that a meme or is that actually true? Is there literally a squire named Vix? Because then he would be Sir Vix. Oh my god. Oh, I do love all the pun names. I am a big fan of that. Is entirely true? No! Well, chat, I need to bring up a topic. Remember when we talked about me needing to pee a lot? I'll be back in like a minute. Till then, cat cam. Such a ball of void. She is. Her name is Shar. She's named after the Dark Goddess in Baldur's Gate 3. My wife named her. Oh, yeah, the roll. Oh, the stretch. What a beautiful baby. That wasn't even close to Bender's voice. Yeah, it doesn't work very well sometimes. Go Pith, girl. But yeah, she's such a little baby. I would show you my... I can try to show you my pup. It's dark down there, though. It's underneath my desk. Here, you know what? I'll turn on my light. Sorry to bother you, Belle. For all the new viewers, this... Oh, that's so bright for her. This is my little pup, Belle. She's very passed out right now. She got a little blep going on. She's 13 years old. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm bothering you. I'll take away the light. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's a 13-year-old pup. I love her so much. But those are my two animals, Shar and Belle. Let her sleep? I am. Don't worry. She will fall back asleep real quick. But yeah, let's get back into RuneScape. We were doing that, right? Cute pets, thanks. I love them very much. Alright, Duffy, how you doing down here, bud?
This cave is quite fascinating. We could really be onto something big here.
Mom, I was sleeping. She was. I feel bad. I am currently petting her with my foot, which, no, I will not put on a foot cam. That's on the, that'll be for the OnlyFans that I haven't started yet, you know?
We've never come across lizards like this one in the cave before. It would appear that they are previously undiscovered species.
Interesting.
That's nothing. The really interesting part is that these lizards appear to be directly related to the lizardmen that roam this region.
So this is where lizardmen came from?
It would appear so. That's not all, though. This cave definitely predates Zarek, who we originally believed to be the creator of the lizardmen.
So who did create them?
Impossible to say for sure, but with what we've already learned about King Shazy in the 7th, I do wonder if he was the one responsible.
But if King Shazy in the 7th did create the lizardmen, why did they fight for Zarek?
There's some who believe that King Shazy and Zarek were one and the same. They claim that after his death, the king was resurrected by his followers, taking on the name Zarek. Anyway, I'm gonna go carry on with my research. I recommend talk to Nosy. She made some interesting discoveries.
Oh yeah. That little emote is so cute and tiny. Oh, speaking on chat, we currently have some new emotes that are being commissioned. We have a total of 5 that should be coming in soonish. I don't know how long the artist will take, obviously. But yeah, we got 5 new emotes coming in. Because a lot of my emotes are based on before I was a VTuber. So, you know, they don't look like this. So we're having them remade to look like me. Hello, Duffy said you found something interesting.
The Dark Altar was the key to Zarek's power. Because of it, he was able to rule Kourend unopposed for nearly 100 years. His reign was dark. It became known as the Age of Strife.
You gotta go anyways. Nice to meet you. Well, thank you for being here. Make sure that you join my Discord. If you haven't joined it, please click that link, join the Discord. You'll see when I go live. I would love to see you all in another stream. Mwah!
The Dark Altar was the key to Zarek. I read that already. Once he was finally defeated, Zarek came to Kida Mortem and built the Chambers of Zarek deep below the mountain. For many years we tried to work out how he managed to survive out here without the power of the Dark Altar. Thanks to this cave, I think we have the answer.
What is it?
This altar, it seems to give off the same power as the Dark Altar.
So, this altar was how Zarek kept his power after he was defeated?
I believe so.
Why is it here?
It appears to be man-made. I believe this altar was created to amplify the power of the Dark Altar, allowing it to reach areas it previously couldn't. This discovery does not bring about an intriguing question, though.
What is it?
The altar here is still giving off power. That means Zarek could have potentially used her to live for hundreds of years after his defeat. It's long been believed that Zarek eventually died here. What if he didn't? That's a worrying thought. Indeed. I'm going to stay here and continue working. Do you mind heading to the library to let them know what we discovered? Actually, Lord Shazine asked me to go to him first with any discoveries. I can see why you would take an interest. Very well. We'll let him know what we found. I don't like that. I don't like that I'm reporting to this guy so that he can potentially alter what, like, history or truth there is. You know? I don't care if it was his, like, ancestor or whatever. Oh, the cat is currently eating her toy? Oh my god, look at her go. She's, like, licking the feathers. That's so cute. Ah, the baby. Oh, I think she heard me. I think she heard that I'm making cute noises at her. Yeah, she did. Oh, God, she's such a cute babe. But now we should be able to talk to the mountain guy to just get sent back over. That's much nicer than the trek we made through the swamp. Yeah, I'm assuming a lot of y'all play RuneScape though, right? Considering you were watching Elf. How long y'all been playing? Or like, what's your I mean, honestly, do you play Iron Man or do you play regular RuneScape? Because I don't know how I'd handle with the Grand Exchange. I feel like I get spoiled. Hey, yo, wait, you can take me directly to the Shazine Outpost too. That's so nice. Hey, Swanicus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate ya. Mwah. And by the way, all the lurkers who came over, I really appreciate you too. Lurking is the backbone of every stream. I'm vibing on my vein doing salvaging. Oh yeah, that reminds me. One of the rules of this account is sailing. Because how do I handle sailing if the map is locked? So for me, once I unlock all of the easy diaries and have the full map available outside of Varlamore, I'll be unlocking a sailing finally. So I can't do any sailing yet, but I will be able to unlock it soon. Not really soon, but soon. I got raided here while I was sleeping, but I'm happy to be here. That's so sweet, Swan. I appreciate that. It is weird. I mean, I'm used to like 10 viewers, not whatever I'm at now. I'm trying not to look at the number. That way I don't get intimidated. Well, Lord Shazine, I'm back. Time to alter some history. I've made some important discoveries. Well, we discovered a small cave on the western face. We were just summarizing. What does all this mean? It seems that this cave was the origin of the Lizardmen. The fact that it predates Zarek suggests that the Lizardmen do as well. You believe they were a creation of my ancestor? Hard to say for sure. It would make sense, though. How so? From the evidence we have, I believe King Shazine VII ordered an expedition to Kita Mortem, hoping to discover a suitable species for his Lizardmen production. Once the expedition found one, he had them killed to keep the discovery a secret. But we don't have proof. Not definitive, but there's a lot of evidence. Just wait until you get a Zarek's talisman. Yeah, don't I think with the easy diary completed, I get a double chance at the drop, so I should be able to get one decently easy. Rotating egg. That was me for a while. I didn't come out as trans until less than a year ago, so I was very egg. So you claim. However, you never actually told me where this evidence comes from. It started with a parcel delivered to Phileas Grimoire. It contained a journal written by King Shazine VII himself. The journal mentioned creatures on Kita Mortem. A parcel? King Shazine VII's journal was delivered in a parcel. Who sent it? I don't know. Well, you need to find out. Go to Phileas and retrieve the parcel. I need to see it for myself. Yeah, this is a lot of go here, walk here quest.
Blitzerman? Okay. I do have a bunch of, I have like 24 anti-poisons, so it should be fine. I'm playing your group Iron Man currently. AFK chopping and burning. Yes! But it's Sailing Skilling Week in the Free Company, so I might learn Gwyneth Glide. I don't even know what that is. Like I've said, I guess you haven't heard. I am very new to RuneScape. I know as much as I've learned by watching YouTube videos from different content creators. So, I don't even know what that means. How long did it take for my suggestions to finally crack you? I mean, a while. Yeah, Kyo's been my viewer since, God, forever. And she was on that whole Maddie's trends already, you know? Gwyneth Glide is a Barracuda trial. Okay. I've seen Doc Johnson do some of the trials. And you're doing a diary locked Iron Man as your first account? Yeah. Actually, that was the reason why. Is because I don't know much about the game. I'm locking myself to the diary, so I have to take time to learn each area. Confirming I've been sub for 40... Oh, Jesus Christ. There's probably at least 3 years of suggesting. Exactly. Chad move? I mean, hey. I've tried several times over the years to play RuneScape again. I played as a child, free to play. You know, basically just mining and woodcutting, not knowing what I was doing. Then, as through the years when I grew up, I tried membership for a week or a couple days, so I've done like 3 quests total as a member outside of this, and every time I just get overwhelmed. There was just so much in the game, and the diary locked account was a way for me to kind of restrict myself to make it so the game was easier for me to learn. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's been very fun for me. Doesn't look good. I better tell Lord Shazian. Yeah, wait, his house was ransacked. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, but his bed's fine. Damn! Hold on. Bro's got a bed. That takes up the whole upstairs. Dude, what are you doing with that? Decision paralysis is powerful. Yup. It's the biggest reason why I've bounced off RuneScape so many times, even though I've loved it for years. Like, I watch so much RuneScape YouTube. I can't say I've watched everyone, like all the videos, but I've been watching series from people who have like 1,000 subscribers, you know? Like, I fucking love this game, but I just never could play it because I would have that decision paralysis. Personally would recommend, once you're going for it, doing it near the south side of Shazian due to the abundance of NPCs. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Venom. Naysayer? Well, what are you naysaying? I appreciate the follow, though. Oh, and my model is freaking out. Chat, I'm going to disappear for like a minute. I'm going to reset my model. Do not panic. Do not panic. I'm still here. I've not left you. You can still hear my voice. Come towards my voice, chat. I'm still here. Have you watched Tetrascape? You know what? There we go. There's another one. The one I haven't seen. Let me look that up. Tetrascape. I will put them on my next watch list. I'm always looking for new RuneScape content creators to watch. Okay. And then connect. Hopefully that should bring me up on stream again. Yay, there I am. And then... the voices in your head are getting louder. Oh no. I can still hear her voice. That is the bedroom. You're right. It's not a bedroom. It's bedroom. Bed, space, room.
You have the parcel?
Afraid not. I went to see Phileas, but his home was trashed, and he was gone.
Gone? It's not good.
What do we do now?
I'll open an investigation into this immediately. Hopefully we can find out what happened to Phileas.
What about the research?
I'm afraid that without that parcel, we don't have anything to link King Shazian to your discoveries.
Oh, very convenient, Lord Shiro. Very convenient.
However, the rest of your research is still valid. I'll contact the research team on the mountain and make sure the discoveries are documented.
Okay, hey, there we go! Tale of the Righteous complete! 1 quest point, 8,000 coins, and another new teleport page! Right, use that on our book. Oh, we're already 3 quests way through the Hosidia storyline.
It was me, Barry.
I love that meme so much.
Remember that time back in middle school?
You know what? No, not gonna. You know what? Never mind. Not gonna make that joke.
Remember that time when you were on a date as an adult and you were out with this girl and suddenly you came your pants and had to leave because you had cum in your pants? It was me, Barry. I traveled back in time to jerk you off.
Alright, what's next? We got the Forsaken Tower. Okay, that's the next quest in the Kourend storyline. Where do I go? Okay, so we're heading to the Lovikang Assembly. Oh, minecart. I need to travel, minecart. I recently got a legendary YouTube poll in the form of relics in his chunk, man. I don't think I've seen relics either. Good. You guys are giving me some great stuff to watch. We got Tetriscape, we got relics. RELIX. Okay. You've been setting up my stuff to watch while I'm grinding. I do a lot of boring grinds off stream. Like, I'm not going to sit there doing ammonite crabs on stream, you know? I was resisting watching chunk-locked accounts for some reason. Really? I love chunk-locked accounts. Excuse me. I ran so far away from the minecart. Oh my god, I ran so far away from the minecart. I'm already basically in Lovikang. Might as well just finish running there. You're a mobile-only player. Oh. I play a lot of mobile. So, I have a wife. I'm married. You know, shocker. But, so at nighttime when she's home, I spend most of my night with her. But, you know, we'll be watching TV, so I'll have ammonite crabs that I'm farming in the background, or I'm cutting wood. So a lot of those boring grinds I'm doing on mobile. I love watching game streams like this because there's so much variety compared to what I mainly do. What do you mainly do? Just like grinding normal stuff in RuneScape? And I believe it's what, the Forsaken Tower we're doing? Yes, yes. Alright, we need an anti-poison, which I have. We need a tinderbox, which I can get during the quest. Okay. New quest, who's this? Wait, you do the hard content on mobile as well? Damn! Gem Crab Community Day, we all hit the big crab. I, unfortunately, do not have access to Varlamore, and I won't have access to Varlamore until I've completed the medium diaries. Because Varlamore doesn't have its own diary, I had to figure out when I get to do it. So my decision was, Varlamore is locked behind me completing the medium diaries. Your early game, whereas most of what I'm doing is late game. Oh, I see what you mean. But I do want to do the gem crab eventually, Swan.
And he says it's the greatest urgency. Greatest urgency? I don't like urgency. This is quite simply not on.
Hiya!
Who is this human, Councillor Vankar? What are they doing here? It's his diary, darling. They've been helping out in Lovikang recently.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I guess this is dialogue left over from the favor system, but no, I haven't.
But I never heard of them. What do they want? What do you want, human? I'm looking for a quest. They're looking for a quest.
Thank you, Counselor Unkar. Thank you.
A quest? Well, we don't have anything of those lying around.
Well, hang on. Maybe they could help us with this urgent matter.
What urgent matter?
The one we were just discussing. The one with the doors of Din.
Yes, the urgent matter with the doors of Din. Very clever, Counselor Vonkar. You put the human to work. I need a sherry. Jorah, bring me a sherry.
Yes, Lady Lovakang.
Human, we have a job for you.
Great. What do you need? And why is your leader just this, obnoxious drunk lady?
One of the finest smiths in Lovakang, Andor, has been investigating issues with the doors of Din. We've just received word that he's found the problem. However, he has requested we send assistance. Could you go to him and see what he needs? You'll find him right outside the doors of Din, north of Arceus.
What are the doors of Din?
They are a great set of doors built by a legendary smith, Din, in the early days of Kourend. They were created to imprison a deadly beast known as the Wintertodt.
Oh, I love Wintertodt! I've done a bunch of God, stuck in my throat. I've done a bunch of Wintertodt, and by a bunch I mean barely any compared to what most people do. But yeah, when I unlocked the zone, I learned Wintertodt a bit. I actually ended up doing a game where I think I spent like an hour and a half straight in one game by myself and got like 25k points. It was really funny. So glad they got rid of the favor system. Me too. I never had to suffer it. Luckily, I joined RuneScape much later, where a lot of the shit that the players had to deal with, I don't have to. Like, I'm here for the run rework. I'm here for a bunch of the, making grinds easier. I'm here where a bunch of mini games didn't exist before. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of hit in, the golden or platinum age of RuneScape, you know?
Unfortunately, although the doors kept the beast contained for over 1,000 years, they've recently started to fail. The Master Smith, Andor, was sent to investigate.
Okay. So I have to go to Wintertodt? Am I just teleporting to Wintertodt? I can do that. Easy. Okay. Yeah, just go to Wintertodt. Easy. The paradox of RuneScape: abuse early, abuse often, but also don't engage until later when things get made easier. So yeah, basically just either grind your ass off or be sad when you've already grinded your ass off and then they release a method to make it easier. See, what you do then is start a new account. I'm putting away the bullshit I don't need. I don't think I'll need the Dusty Note for anything. Hopefully. And I'll grab another anti-poison. I'll grab a tinderbox. I do apologize for my coughing, chat. I had a really bad sinus infection, and unfortunately, even though it's been a couple weeks, I'm still recovering from it. I'm on medicine that kills my immune system, so I'm having a really hard time fighting this off. Reading about the original idea for the favor system, that you'd lose favor with the others when gaining it. Yeah, right? I believe Kyo told me the other day, it was either Kyo or Rena, that you can never have all of them maxed out at once. Ridiculous. Alright, so we're looking for the Master Smith. Andor, there we are, bud. Hello.
Well, hello there, lassie.
I've been sent to help you.
I just need to finish this little job. I'll be with you in a minute. While you're waiting, why not talk to that fiery lass? She'll fill you in on the situation.
You were on immunosuppressants too? What are yours for? Or I guess you were on, so you're no longer on them? I have an autoimmune disease where my immune system attacks my spine. So I'm on heavy-duty immunosuppressants to make, that not happen. So I've been out of work for a couple years now. I'm a disabled girly in a lot of medical debt. Hee hee. Captain Colt, I'm assuming not you. Maybe you? Ignisa? Do you have something for me? Nope. Who am I talking to? Go talk to that... You know what? Read the quest, Maddie. Just read the quest. Forsaken Tower. Okay, nope. Do I just talk to you again? A fiery lass. Okay. Oh my god. The click option on her is exchange, not talk. Oh my god, I feel like a fucking idiot. The main click option is it's exchange. Left click, right click bullshit. It's all about that left, right click bullshit. Adorable? Shut up, Laura. Shut up. We love medical debt? Yeah. I mean, if anyone wants to help with my medical debt, there is a Ko-fi link below. I never pressure, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to voice it. Welcome, sister. Are we related? We are all related, sister, for we are all children of the flame. Okay. So what's this place? You stand before the doors of Din. Behind them lies the prison of the Wintertot. What's a Wintertot? Cry sympathetically in Canadian. Neo, you have to figure out a way to get me over there. Nice job setting up a Ko-fi. Yeah, it was easy. I was able to link it with my what's it called? PayPal. So it wasn't that hard. What's a Wintertot? We don't know what it is. All we know is that it threatens to snuff out every flame in the land and plunge the world into eternal darkness. Oh dear. We should probably do something about that. That is why we are all here, sister. Well, you're already married, so that option's out? Yeah, you see, my wife did not wear... Ugh, God, I can't talk. My wife did not marry for money, so, you know, it's nice that she loves me, even though I'm a stay-at-home wife. Although I do make some great dinners for her. Like today, before I streamed, I cleaned up upstairs. There's, you know, we have trash bins and stuff, so I cleaned those all up. I did the litter boxes. Yesterday, I did all the dishes. I did make some really delicious food yesterday. I made mac and cheese, and I cooked up some chicken sausage with some red onions and broccoli, fried that all up, mixed it in with the mac and cheese and a little bit of mustard, which is the key, along with some spicy hot honey. And it was so good. Tonight, we're either doing a meatloaf, or we're doing a, like an Asian tofu rice bowl. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I do most of the cooking at home. Just, I like to take care of the stuff I can, because I don't work, you know? But alas, despite our best efforts, the Wintertot is growing in power again. Sounds really good. I have a lot of practice. I do a lot of cooking. Oh, actually, you know what? Fuck that. We're doing barbecue pulled chicken tonight, I've decided. You know what? I thought about it. Barbecue pulled chicken. Is there anything I can do to help? Our order searches tirelessly for ways to defeat the Wintertot. Until we discover it, the Wintertot must be held at bay. We'll take a... see, I'm sorry. I can't give leftovers. I make enough leftovers for my wife to have for lunch at work. So yeah, that's what we end up doing is I'll make a couple big meals during the week. Usually the ones that I try to make the most delicious. And I save those as leftovers for my wife to eat while she's at work. So that way she doesn't have to have, you know, like freezer meals or anything like that. She has a nice homemade meal every day. Pass through the doors of Din to the prison within. You'll find the finest of our order channeling the power of the sacred flame into the Wintertot. Cooking stream to teach us how to cook? I mean, hey, I wouldn't mind doing a cooking stream, but the problem is I would need a camera and I would need a computer to set up down there, I think. I don't even know how I would do that. Please cook and stream. Oh, I don't have that ability. I would need the funds. Help them keep the holy fires lit so that they can keep the Wintertoss subdued. Here, let me put it this way, chat. I have a lot of things I would love to do, but mainly what I need to do is stay alive. So any expenses for things are usually directly towards bills. Hey, maybe one day, once I actually finally get my video edited, I'll be able to become a big old RuneScape content creator and like make money from YouTube. But until then, I'm just kind of doing my best, you know? Okay, so wait, do I have to just do a game of Wintertop for this quest? Or maybe now that they've talked, I can talk back to the smith again. With a phone cam? Maybe? I don't know how good that would be quality-wise. Phone cam's good enough? Neo, why don't you hit me up about this? We can try to figure out a cooking stream. I wouldn't mind doing one. I could do like a... Oh, you know what I could do? I could put a recipe in the Discord. That way everyone could pick up the, the materials we need to make the meal. And then we could do like a cook-along stream where people could, like, cook with me. I can give them the instructions and everything. Depends on the phone camera. I have a decent camera. I've just never streamed from a phone before. I've been sent to help you.
You now, lassie. I was wondering when they'd send someone.
Well, here I am. What do you mean? Housewife stream? All right, here. What I'll do is I'll discuss it with Neo. I'll make like a sub goal or something to do a housewife cooking stream. And I'll buy like a cute apron or something. You know, how's that? How's that? We'll figure out a sub goal for next stream.
They keep saying that the doors were failing and that I kept telling them that was rubbish. Did they listen? Of course they didn't.
So the doors aren't failing?
Of course not. They were made by Din himself, the finest smith this world has ever seen. His work doesn't just fail.
But if the doors aren't failing, then what's the issue?
Sabotage.
Bum, bum, bum. Sabotage? Well, that doesn't sound good.
You're right with that one, lassie. Someone or something has made a small hole in the doors. It's not much, but it's enough for that Wintertot to be able to draw some power into the prison. Probably why them fiery lot have had so much trouble recently.
So, what do we do?
Repair the damage, of course, lassie. Now I should be able to fix the issue, no problem. The only thing I'm missing is the right tools. That's where you come in.
What tools do you need?
I require a hammer.
A hammer? Are you telling me that you don't own a hammer?
What does it look like? I'm holding a spoon?
Wait, you spoon? I'm sorry, is he calling me a spoon? What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't call me a spoon. I want to be spooned, not be called one. What the hell? Oh my god, it's a mirage. I'm telling you, it's sabotage. God, bring me back to fucking Guitar Hero with that one. I mean, same. I mean, who doesn't want to be spooned? Or I guess you know what? Maybe you want to be the big spoon. I like being the small spoon. Small spoon, nice. Small spoon. Hand on hip. Small spoon. Left hand on butt. Right hand on titty.
I don't need any hammer. I need a legendary hammer used by Din himself. It's the only tool capable of working this metal.
Small spoon, cozy, and intimate? Hell yeah. I see. So where do I find this hammer?
Back in his prime, Din built a great tower. It was known as Din's Redoubt. It is where he's created all his finest inventions. After Din died, some Poncy mage thought they'd go and defile his tower. The place has been off limits ever since. Now, I don't know for sure, but I reckon that Din's hammer might still be there.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Where do I find this tower?
The Forsaken Tower, as it now is known, can be found west of Lovekang.
Great. I'll be back once I've found the hammer. All spoons good? All spoons good. How do you feel about sporks then? Because I feel like everyone hates on the humble spork. But now hear me out. I think maybe we should spork instead of spoon. Or sporking just when you spoon and then have sex. What about a speef? What the fuck is a speef? You're just throwing shit out now. You're throwing stuff at the walls. What do you mean, speef? Now, what would be the closer minecart to here? I guess I could go to the farming guild, would maybe be the closest. Yeah, let's go to the farming guild. Oh, a spoon plus a knife. What on earth? What would sporking mean is when you spoon and then you fuck. You get the spoon part of it, but then you got the, you know, the tines. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo. I don't know what I'm saying. Chat, help me out here.
Yes?
Oh, by the way, those watching, I have made 2 exceptions on this account because while it is, yes, a challenge, it's also about me learning the game and having fun. So I did not restrict myself on either farming or herb lore because both of those are a pain in the ass to train and pretty much time gated. So I felt like it made more sense for me to not have those as part of the, you know, the rule set that I have to unlock those areas. So I have done farming and I have done herb lore in other zones, but any other training method or activity I have not done. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that you're skiing behind me. I was so locked into getting to where I was going, I did not notice that you were on skis, girl. What are you doing? What about agility? What do you mean? Agility wouldn't need to be an exception. It would just be the training levels, you know? I guess, short version, I'm locked to the diary areas. If inside my diary areas, there's an agility training, I can use the agility training. So I've done a lot of agility training. My more thing is I've only left my, you know, locked in diary areas to do farming and herb lore. Oh wow, we just busted in. This tower's off limits and I kind of just busted right in. Okay, easy. Now, Maddie, remember to right-click everything. Oh, wait, holy shit, there it is. The display case is sealed. It contains an ornate hammer made of some strange metal. There's a strange panel beneath the display case with some symbols.
Worthiness is hard to find. However, the one who restores my great tower to its former glory will be worthy of my legendary hammer.
So it's a few puzzles. I got clearance. Hell yeah, you know what? I'll take clearance. Going Noom. I see you there. What are you peeking at? Oh god, chat. An ad's about to start. I can't stop it. Use your primes. No! And they're dead. All the non-subs are dead now. I'll hold off on doing the quest until after they come back. I don't want to, you know, leave them hanging like that. But to all my subs that are in the ad break right now, can we just say that that raid was crazy? Non-subs and non-turbos. Wait a minute. Allura, I'm talking to my normal audience here. You can't just sneak in like that. I was going to talk to them about how, like, I felt so, like, surprised by the raid. I mean, it was so many people coming in. I was, like, overwhelmed. Twitch really be crazy calling people who pay subs? Well, if you want to pay, you could be my sub. All the non-subs dying, damn Dom extinction. What are we gonna do in a world full of Doms? What's a Dom without their sub, you know? How's a Dom supposed to live without their sub? I'm still here. Damn, all you motherfuckers somehow managed to dodge the ads. Damn it. My what's it called? My ego is bruised because I was like, oh, I'm gonna talk to my audience real quick. Boom. My private thoughts taken. Nah, but I'm super grateful for the raid. It was so sweet. I'm full of love today. Where are the ads? Did they not play? It says ad break ends in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, so maybe you just dodged them somehow. Sorry, ad block. You're hearing my secret thoughts. Well, fuck. Well, I guess we'll read the ancient letter then. Jeez. High Priest Mysterio. Cautious of prying eyes, our Lord has instructed me to investigate possible new locations for our experiments. One of the locations I have looked at is Din's Redoubt. While it has potential, the tower is too small for our needs. However, Din has left behind many useful pieces of equipment. I'll have them transported to you at Tita Mortem! Wait a minute, this ties into Zarek too! I refuse to ever see ads anywhere, that's so fair. Dodging the ads like I'm dodging the draft? Do you live somewhere where there's a draft? I know some places have, like, mandatory military service. Search the cupboard. It's a tinderbox. Okay. I didn't need to search it. How about you? Do you have anything interesting in you? Oh, there's gallon jugs. I'll take them both. Coolant dispenser. If there's multiple size jugs, I'm guessing I need to put coolant in the furnace at a certain amount. Nope, I'm looking here. It reads 4 gallons. Oh my. Okay, so I have... Okay. Is it just the 5 and the 8? If I fill an 8-gallon jug, put it into the 5-gallon jug, that leaves me with 3 gallons left in the 8-gallon jug. Then I could, what, empty the 5. Then I could empty the 5. No. Fuck. What world are we on? We are on world... how do I tell? World Switcher, maybe? 389. So we fill the 8, put it in the 5. That makes 3 in the 8, 5 in the 5. We put the 3... We empty the 5, put the 3 in the 5. God, my brain. I don't know how to do this. I don't math. I'm just gonna play around. I'm gonna play around with it. I'm gonna fill the 8-gallon jug. I'm gonna put into the 5. Does it transfer? Okay. 3 gallons of coolant left in the 8-gallon jug. Okay. But life gives you lemons.
All right, I've been thinking.
Hi, Cave.
When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see Life's manager. Make Life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down.
With the lemons!
With the lemons! I'm going to get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
I mean, honestly, fair. Honestly. Okay, so I have 3 gallons in the 5-gallon. And then what? You know what? I'm gonna look at the wiki. I'm too dumb. Oh, wow, that's a lot of steps. Yeah, I would not have gotten that. I would not have gotten that. Okay, so apparently we fill the 5-gallon jug. Use that on the 8. Then fill the 5 again. Then we put 5 in the 8, making it have 8 and 3. Okay. Or sorry, 8 and 2. Then I empty the 8-gallon jug. This is ridiculous. I would never have gotten this. I'm way too dumb for this. Okay, then we put the 2 in the 8. Then we fill the 5. Then use the 5 on the 8. God, my brain is breaking just reading this. Then we've... Oh, okay. So now there's 7 in here, 5 in here. That makes it 8 and 4. Okay. I am not worthy of this, but I did it. You literally did almost solve it on your own, but you gave up before thinking through the next few steps. See, that's the problem, is I would not have gotten to the next few steps. Are you not well-versed in differing jug sizes? Well, I'm learning. You see, my jugs are still growing. And then we light the furnace.
Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
And I'm assuming that you are someone in my chat, Madam Gob. I will add you as a friend. Not a clever girl. I am clever sometimes and not clever most other times. Oh god, there is a goddamn power grid puzzle. There's stairs? I'll go up the stairs next, don't worry. So you mouse over report on me? Okay, well, I was looking for a friend request option because I keep forgetting that you have to go here to add a friend. I always think in my brain that I can just right-click people and then add them as a friend, and nope, that's not how it works. All right, so we gonna crank and yank this generator, easy. Now that generator's on. Now we can do the power grid puzzle? Ah, here we go. Well, where's the... Okay, wait, well, fuck. Where's the start and the end point? She's doing her best. I wish that it wasn't my best, you know? I'm kind of... My thought process is to make sure that they're all connected, you know? But I'm not 100% sure as what I'm doing is correct. But it does seem like this might be the goal, is to just make sure they're all connected like this. Like, I'm clever sometimes, chat, just not often. See, I'm clever sometimes. I got that one. Oh, where'd the Christmas tree go? Okay, 2 out of the 4 done. Nice. Alright, what we got in here, Durin? Oh no, there's potions. Oh god, not liquids again. I've already failed with the liquids. 1, 2, 4, 5. So we're missing 3, unless 3 is purple and it's just not labeled? Oh god. Right, search covered. She did the thing!
She did the thing. She did the thing.
Sulfuric acid is directly left of the Toadflax. Oh, it's one of these. It is labeled to your... God, I'm stupid. Just turn your camera, Baka. Sulfuric acid is directly left to Toadflax. Toadflax is next to cleansing. Hydrogen is directly next to sodium. Okay, well that doesn't tell us what they are. Okay. Oh, there's another cupboard. Never mind. Refinery must be cleansed, okay. So I need to cleanse it? Lotions and potions! Oh my god, you're so right! Lotions and potions galore! Am I missing something? Is there supposed to be a hint somewhere about like about where to start? Or do I just start mixing shit? Okay, sulfuric acid. So I need to find the Toadflax blend. Which, how do I do that? Maybe if I take it from the table, I can inspect it? You need the cleansing fluid? Oh, I know I need the cleansing fluid, but I don't know which one is the cleansing fluid.
Why do they call it oven when you have in the cold food of out hot eat the food?
Don't you even bring up food. I am so hungry right now. How dare. Wait. Wait. I'm figuring it out. I'm stupid. Hydrogen peroxide is directly right of sodium. Sulfuric acid is opposite of hydrogen peroxide. Okay, wait. That's good. That's positional. Eat, girl, it helps your boobs grow. I don't have any food. I would have to end stream to go eat. I'd have to end stream, go to the store to get food to eat. Sulfuric acid is directly left of the Toadflax. Toadflax is next to the cleanser. Hydrogen is to the right of sodium. My brain is so dumb. I think it's 3. And if it's not 3, then I don't know what it is. Oh my god, wait, did it work? Activate the refinery. Wait, was I right? Oh my god, I did it! Wait a minute. Okay, I'll explain. So this is... Oh wait, the note's gone. Damn it. So basically, I knew that it had to be to the right of the Toadflax, so I had to figure out where the Toadflax was. And the Toadflax was number 2, which I worked out. I wish I could see the letter again so I could explain to you how I did it, but... Meow. And the last puzzle, rebalance energy pylon and inspect runic altar.
You must construct additional pylons.
Carving on it reads, to rebalance the altar, redirect all of the energy to the central pylon. I'm sorry, is this a fucking ring puzzle? I mean, this one's... You just run back and forth. Right? Oh! Lower disc can only go on... Damn it. That makes more sense then. Okay, I was like, I just put it upside down and put it right side up. Easy. Don't call me a dork! Just because it's true doesn't mean it's right. Sorry, I'm locking in and not talking. Oh shit! I'm not locking in. I'm failing. My lock-in is failing. Just because you're correct doesn't mean that you're right. Are you also quoting Bo Burnham, or is that just a me thing? People die when they're killed. You're going backwards? Probably. Shit. Wait. Brain, there we go. My brain lagged for a second, I'm sorry. I knew what I was doing, but then my brain just kind of lagged. Oh, here comes the missile.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting
Everyone
where
light
it
up.
is
Light
from
up
where
your
it
lead.
isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains a difference or deviation. The guidance subsystem uses deviations to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't, it now is. Consequently, the position where it is no.
Thank you for the smoke break. Hiroyu Emiya? What's that from? But look at that. I only needed to look up one of the puzzles. There we go. Fate Stay Night, that would be why. I have never seen any of the Fate series. I am both a weeb and a fake weeb. I have seen a lot of anime, and I love anime, but I don't watch most other anime. Like, I've never seen Evangelion. I've never seen Madoka Magica, you know? And, well, that was unceremonious. We just got the hammer. Can I have it instead? I would rather have it instead. I feel like I deserve it, considering I solved it. But, you know, fine. Undor, you can have it. So watching Fate Fake Strange. What is that? Is that one of the newer series, I'm assuming? Unceremonious, she said, after solving 4 separate puzzles. Yeah, exactly. I worked hard. Sorry, I mean the obtaining of the hammer. I didn't get like a dun da 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 da, you know, like a Zelda, like, you know, it didn't depressurize and open up in like flashing light. I wanted like, I don't know, I wanted to walk up to it and be like, congratulations, you got the hammer. But instead it was just like, hammer. Instead I did all the puzzles and it was just hammer. Any random child could have strolled into there and solved those. Well, okay, Venom. You're now taking away my accomplishment. Venom, I solved those puzzles. How dare? Let's see. About my quest. I got the hammer.
Well, hand it over.
I wish I didn't have to. I wish I could use this instead.
Look at it. Such a work of art. Din never fails to impress. Now that I have this, it shouldn't take me long to fix the doors.
Venom, I know. Sorry. For all the new chatters, I realize that sometimes my humor can be a little dry. I will always communicate to you if something goes too far or if I'm actually upset about something. Everything else, you can always assume that I'm either being sarcastic or joking. So do not worry. I didn't think that you actually were calling me stupid. Don't worry.
Army of the Towers of Hanoi got me stuck for a long time in Black and White as a child.
I never played Black and White, although I am currently doing a Soul Link randomizer with a couple other trans VTubers. I think our next one's gonna be sometime this week. Does this mean Wintertop won't be a threat anymore?
That should be the case in the long run.
I suspect it will take a long time, though. The doors were damaged for a while, and the Wintertot will have gained a lot of power. I reckon the magic lot will have to do their fiery tricks for a bit longer before everything is back to normal. Anyway, I'll get to work fixing the doors. You should head back to Lady Lovekang and let her know the problem has been solved.
Okay, easy. That was legit. You know what? I actually really enjoyed that quest. Black and White is a little rough around the edges these days, but it's one of the goats. I've been enjoying it so far. We've failed a lot of times. So, if you don't know Pokemon, I'm playing something called a Soul Link with two other gals. What that means is, effectively, when one of our Pokemon faints, not only do we lose it forever, so do the people playing with me. So, for example, if I have my starter, and my starter faints in combat, it means... You meant Black and White, the Lionhead Studio? What? Not Black and White Pokemon? Oh. Okay, so we're back to the gaming. And, yeah, we're gonna go hand in this quest. My VTuber model? I don't know where... What are you talking about? Where'd it go? Look at the Squishmallow in the trans flag. You thought the same? I totally thought the same! Oh my god, I'm glad someone else thought it was Pokemon too. The 2001 game, okay.
The human seems to be lost, Counselor. Could you help them, please?
But I've done what you asked.
Oh? What did I ask?
We asked him to go and see and help with Undor. Needed the... Rewind.
We asked them to go and see what help Undor needed at the doors of Din.
That we did, Counselor. Quite right. And what was it that Undor needed? Undor had found some damage caused by to the doors of Din. He suspected someone had sabotaged them and asked me to fetch him Din's hammer so that he could fix the doors. And I found the hammer and gave it to Undor. He should be fixing the doors as we speak.
Well, this is excellent news. With the doors fixed and the Wintertot poses a far smaller threat to Kourend. Well done.
Yes, yes, wonderful stuff. I think I'll have a sherry to celebrate. Jorah, bring me a sherry.
Yes, Lady Lovekang.
Counselor, why is the human still here?
I think they want a reward, Lady Lovekang.
A reward?
Yes, Lady Lovekang.
Oh. Well, here you go. Have this then. Oh, shit! We got 1 quest point free use of the Lovekang minecarts, so I no longer have to pay 20 gold to travel, 6,000 gold coins, 500 mining and smithing, which means nothing, and a memoir page. Let's go! Chat? I am sorry to say that after I add this to the book, I am in fact going to be ending stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I usually only do about 3-hour streams while I'm recovering from being sick. And I'm still, you know, I'm still having issues with my sinus infection. You heard me coughing quite a bit. But I'm happy you all came by. It was so nice meeting all of you. Please, I would very much so like it if you would join my Discord. Only 3 hours? I know. Usually I like to go for 4, but unfortunately, I just get sick way too easy. So please join the Discord. It'll show you whenever I go live. And I also stream on YouTube, and we'll be putting up a YouTube video of this series. Hoping to get it up very soon. I put the link.
Adios.
I put the link to my YouTube right there in chat. Go subscribe. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. If not, definitely Wednesday. I love you all bunches. Thank you to the new viewers for coming in. And I will see you later. Bye, everybody. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye. I love you all. Bye.